Hey, what's up, folks? Jonathan here, back with some more Farming Simulator 17. Alright, so uh, I put up a little video yesterday about where to buy saplings. And the reason I did that was because I hunted all over the other map that comes with the game, the what is it, Slovenica or something, whatever the other map is, not the Goldcrest Valley, but there was a garden center there. And so I was over there looking for, usually in Farming Simulator 15, that's where you bought your seedlings, was over at the garden center. And in fact, if you look at the map here, this one doesn't even have a garden center. So I guess if I would have looked at that, I would have seen it. But maybe there's something else around here. Maybe this Mary's Farm, I guess, is just for cows, like cows or something, or sheep or whatever it is. But anyway, you don't buy saplings at the garden center anymore. You actually have to purchase them through the store here, or whatever you want to call it, the menu. So what I did was I just clicked on this top right button up here, the arrow, and went over to Lizard. I may have went too far. Yeah, so I clicked on Lizard, and when you select that, then if you scroll over, you've got an option for there's the saplings way at the very end. You got either, I guess those are pine, I would suppose, or you got poplar saplings. Anyway, they show up at your garage. So if you didn't watch that video, that's a little tip for you. But today, as you can see, I've used one of the tractors that came with the game, or came with this map, and bought a tree planter. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and probably put it over, just right over here by field 25 or field 27 maybe. I don't know, I've only got 65,000 after buying the planter. I did sell the combine and the attachment for that, and seems like I got maybe, I don't know, 60,000-70,000, something like that. But then the tree planter was 26,000, so not much left over after all that. But yeah, I think let's see, that field number 10 is right there by the sawmill, and field number 6 isn't too big. But then there's also field number 17, which is right by the railroad tracks. But as short as it is to the sawmill, it's just easier to truck them there. What would be kind of neat is, at some point we will do this, is to, let's see, probably over here on the right side of the map, maybe about field number 3, 4, 5, 9, 13, 8, and 7, kind of right in that range up in there. There's a railroad tracks right there that goes pretty close by. So what I could do is stage a bunch of logs by the railroad tracks and then load them onto the train. But then I would have to train them all the way around to another point where I could offload them to the other train. So, gosh, I don't know. I'd really like to use the train at some point to haul the logs, just because I think it'd be fun. But that might take a minute to offload and reload, and then offload again and reload, and then finally at the mill, offload them. I don't know, we might try it. But for right now, I think what I'm going to do, I think what I'd like to do is cruise on up to about field 10, because it's right there by the sawmill, and see if we can't purchase that with the money we've got left over. And then, oops, thought I was on the truck. And then, or it must have switched me some. Anyway, what I'm going to do is see if I can't purchase field number 10 up there. Was it 10? Anyway, whatever it was, the field up there by the sawmill. See if we can't purchase that, and then we'll have to get us a trailer to transport the saplings over. And again, if you didn't watch the video about the saplings, there's a mod out there I found that works really good for that. It's just a flatbed 18-wheeler trailer. Somebody had ported over from Farming Simulator 15, I think, to 17, and it's got all the straps on it and stuff, so it works really good for keeping the saplings on the trailer. I also did see another trailer mod that is sort of a dump trailer, but it had kind of like a dump bed in the back of it where I could put a bunch of seedling pallets in there and then probably transport them that way. That's not a very big field. We could plant a good bit of trees there, but it's not very big. Let's see. I mean, I guess that would work. Let me get off the road first. Alright, let's see how much this thing is. Well, we got the truck in the way. Let me see here if it'll let me click buy. Whoop, well, yep, I guess we got us a field. I forgot that when you click buy, that's a done deal. As long as you got the money. Okay, well, let's offload our tractor and we'll get ready to start planting this field with trees. And I mean, I can even plant outside the field itself. Over here in this grassy area and some other places around, so we'll be alright. Okay. So let's take this trailer on back over to the shop. And then we'll look at buying that flatbed trailer because we'll have to have something to transport those saplings over here. The cars do drive slow around here. Good thing there's no cops around. Okay, I don't know where this trailer is going to spawn at, so I'm just going to kind of keep the truck back here. Okay, now here comes the fun part. We're going to have to try to find that trailer. Seems like it was past Joskin. I'll start with Joskin and kind of go from there, because what we'll have to do is just kind of backtrack. I don't remember what brand that trailer was. Don't think it was JCB. Wooden Horse. No. Don't think it was. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So it's under Fliegel. I have to remember that. Yeah. So this flatbed trailer is pretty nice. Well, but it's $32,000. We don't have enough money for that yet. I wonder if we can lease it. Yeah, we can lease it for $3,500. Well, I prefer to buy because we're going to use it all the time. So we'll just, I need to plant those seedlings right away so we can have something to cut down a little bit later. So I'm going to go ahead and lease it, even though we don't have a whole lot of money. I'll just have to make sure I take some logs to the mill or some chips or something. Well, we don't have a chipper, but I'd take some logs to the mill, and we can probably sell some other things too. Well, let's go ahead and get this, and then we'll have to go get some saplings at the. Well, we're already at the shop, so we're here. But the other thing is, we don't have any way of loading them. It sure is a nice looking trailer. Get this thing turned around, and we're going to go get us some logs to the mill so we can have some money to buy a loader. So let's see, how much is that loader? Wheel loaders, here we go. Okay, so we got 145,000, which is probably the one I'll buy. I don't see any reason. We're just loading saplings. I don't see any reason to do that. Let's see. Let me look at something else here real quick. Tractors. I know we have 2 of these case tractors. These 1455s. This tractor can also attach a front loader. Okay, good. So we can get a front loader for this tractor and use it to load our saplings. That's probably what I'll do until we can buy the actual wheel loader. I think I have to see if I like it better or not. This one's, you know, the front tires just turn. The other one, the tractor actually articulates. It's a little bit tricky, but I've been used to it. I've been using it for so long, I'm used to it. So the articulation is not a big deal. Let's see. We're going to need, so we've already got one of those. We're going to need a front loader. And surely the stall will work. Let's get that. And then we're going to need a log fork or a pallet fork. Okay, so now let's see, where's our tractor at? Well, there's one. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any reason to have this little. Well, I know what I was going to do. I was going to finish unloading the silos, because I think there's some stuff left in the silos there. But for right now, let's see, where is the silo? Don't know. For right now, I'm just going to unhook this trailer, and we'll head on down to the shop. We'll see if we can't use that new front end loader we just got. Oh, there's the silos right there. Okay, so by field 19, 15. Okay. Still trying to get acclimated to these maps. I'm not really sure where everything's at just yet. And like I said on the other map, not the Goldcrest Valley, but the other one that comes with the game, I hunted all over that garden center trying to find the sell point to buy some saplings. They changed it on me. And I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, it's a good thing they don't have cops in this game, because I already have about 15, 20 citations for reckless driving and destruction of property, speeding, hit and runs, all kind of stuff. Oh yeah, before I forget, is anybody watching the World Series? I was watching a bit of the game last night, and it's not looking too good for the Cubs. They're down in the series 3-1 as I'm recording this video. They play again tonight in Chicago, and then if they happen to win, they're back to Cleveland for a couple more games if necessary. But I don't know, down 3-1, that's going to be tough. I suppose it could be done, but you know, it'd be awfully tough, especially when you're sitting there thinking, well, we're down 3-1. all they got to do is win one more game. It's kind of hard to get motivated to get going. But and then with baseball, I mean, it's just so, it's just, you might have a good night one night, and the next night you might go 0 for 5 or something, so you just never can tell. But hopefully, I mean, I'd like to see the Cubs win. I mean, I don't know if I can say they deserve it. I mean, obviously they played their way to get to here, but just to say that they deserve it because they hadn't won in so many years I can't say that I would say that, but the fact that they're in the World Series, I am pulling for the Cubs, so. Is it gonna attach? Oh no, it's not gonna attach. This thing is supposed to have a front end loader. Sometimes you got to get these things just right. But I don't think this is gonna work. Now I can't even get it off. There it goes. Well, it said that it was supposed to be a front end loader. Maybe it's just not down far enough or something. See, it's kind of starting to go down there, but then whenever I nose up to it, the front end of it's going to push it up. Almost need my other tractor over here. I guess it's not too far. I could go grab it, and there it was. Maybe I can use this to kind of push it down. Well, we're not getting too much forestry accomplished this video, but we're kind of getting things lined out here so we can get some other stuff going, the planting, and we got to have this tractor to load up some seedlings, so I'll have to have this eventually. Hopefully we'll be able to get to some forestry here in just a few minutes. Okay, so I wonder... can I somehow use this to push it down? So I feel like if we can ever get the deal close enough, it might attach. Or I wonder if I could pick it up from the bottom. Oops, got a little bit too fast. And if I get the other tractor out of the way first. I just have to be careful not to tip it over too far. Well, now I think the top of the grapple on the other tractor is going to kind of mess it up. And let's see, let me try one more thing here, and then I don't know. Maybe if I push down on the top part. Maybe that'll get it. Or it could just be that this tractor doesn't have a front end attachment. I don't know. I thought that for sure that this was the same tractor as what's in the store. But it sure, maybe I had to purchase it with that. Because it sure doesn't look like there's any kind of front end attachment for this thing. Let me look at the store again. Okay, the 1455 XL, 102,000. That must be what it is. Cause see, it's come standard, I guess, without the front loader attachment, and you have to actually do something separate. I wonder. Let me look at something else too. Look at the garage. Look at the case. Leased items. And it's just going to let me go back to there. Oh well, I hate to be wasting too much time on this, but oh, that does just say the 1455. It doesn't say. Oh, there it is. XL. Okay, so the same tractor, but what's happened is they don't have the front end attachment to it. Let me check the other one just to see. I don't believe it has it either. Doesn't appear to have any kind of front loader attachment. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to continue on with this logging operation here, and then once we get enough money built up, we can buy another tractor that actually has the front end loader attachment on there. Then we'll be in business. So we need what, 102,000. That should be maybe, I don't know, two, three loads to the mill, so maybe a minute. Well, let's get back to some forestry real quick. Let's see if we can't get another load to the mill. Hopefully we can before this video is over. I hate to make too long of videos because the processing time, plus, you know, it's a lot of time to be watching a video, you know, sitting there for about 45 minutes or an hour is a bit long to me to be watching a video anyway, so, but, you know, if you like the longer videos, I may start making them. Okay, so let's get busy here. I think I need to buck that log a bit. I'm just going to chop it off right about here, and then we can use the rest of it for chips later. And that one's cut. And now I gotta get my other tractor back to over there. We're making a mess of the parking lot over here. Gotta wait and some other stuff. We'll eventually use or sell all that stuff anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, I was just checking the mod sites before I logged on here and got going, and there's quite a few mods out there now that people have either reworked from Farming Simulator 15 or made new. Nothing really caught my attention yet. I'm still hoping that you know, some of the modders will get busy and port over some of those mods from 2015 to 17. They should. I mean, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't unless they've just decided not to, but in that case somebody else could take them and do them. Let's see, that tree's right in the way. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this tree that's hanging there by itself. I guess maybe I can just go over there and bump it and maybe it'll fall on down. And there it goes. Sort of. I may have to grab it later and then try to get it out of the way. Okay, now this tree is hung up in another tree, so let me see if I can't get it out of the way. Guess that's one way to do it. I'm still waiting on my wheeled skidder. FDR Logging put out a machine pack, and I've got it. And I was going to kind of go through it in just a few minutes and show you what all's in that first pack. But they don't have a wheeled skidder this time. They've got a track skidder. It's kind of like a dozer. It's got a blade on the front and then a grapple on the back. Now the grapple on the back is pretty cool, but I'm just not a big fan of the track loader. So I'm hopefully they'll come out with a wheeled skidder. I think I might cut that one off. Uh-oh. Oh, I wasn't even looking to see if I was over the trail or not. Crap. Yeah, too far that way. There we go. Yeah, I just don't like this map very much. I mean, it's so rocky over here. It's hard to maneuver. And this would be nice if I had a skidder, but the way I've been doing it is tough. Okay, now this tree is gonna be way too long. See if I can't cut that off a bit. Whoa. This is where my other tractor from 15 would have come in handy, because it's got dual tires on all four corners. It would have handled that a little better. And somehow I've managed to get it in there, but it's slipping out of my grapple. That's alright, we'll take care of that. Just close the grapple up and we'll come around here and give it a bump. There we go. Now let's see, let's get this log over here. Oh, I missed it. I thought I had it. Okay, so then again, this one's a bit too long, so I'm going to hop out here and cut it off. Yeah, I'm just not very impressed with the price of the logs. And like whenever I sold them last time, they didn't get very much. I may try something different this time, but I don't think that the price is just there. I believe it's $230 per whatever unit it was. Not sure how they measure the trees, whether it's tons or cubic feet or what. Or board foot, but it seemed like if it was board foot it'd be a lot more than that for a truckload of logs. So it must be by the ton. Okay, let's get this tree over here trimmed up. All right. sure what's happened here. I guess it just kind of slipped because all the weight's on one side. I'll try re-grabbing that a little bit closer to the butt end down there. That's better. And we're just about out of trees. I need to cut some more. Also, before I logged on to video, started making it this morning, I did go check the Courseplay website, and so far there's nothing about Farming Simulator 17. So I'm really hoping that they come out or somebody comes out with a Courseplay for Farming Simulator 17. That would really be nice. If nothing else, just making a route to take the truck to the mill or something sure helps. Surely, I mean, the Courseplay was so popular, surely they'll be coming out with something. Well, golly, I guess I'm just going to have to start grabbing these things a little closer to the butt end on these little skinny trees. And that's a pretty big tree there. Let's see if I can't cut that off a bit. Maybe not. Don't try this at home, what I'm about to do. Whoa. It's a big old tree there. I didn't cut that off near close enough, but straps will hold it in. Ooh. Alright. Alright, well, we're getting a little bit long on time, I think, for this video, and let's go ahead and get us maybe 1 or 2 more logs on here, and then we'll wrap it up for this time. And then when we come back, we'll finish up this load and take it to the mill, and hopefully we'll have enough to buy a tractor with a front end attachment on there. I was thinking maybe you could just buy the attachment separate and put it on the tractor, but apparently you have to have it on there whenever you buy it. So looks like we'll have to be selling off one of our tractors to buy one that does have the attachment, and they probably won't give a squat for those tractors that came with the game. So imagine we'll need a load or 2 to the mill. Yeah, so we don't lack much. In fact, I tell you what, let's go ahead and put one more on here. I've got one more log right over here that we can put on there. See if I can grab it right here. And then once we get this last one on here, we'll go ahead and strap it up and take it down to the mill. Yeah, it's coming in a bad spot. I can come at it from a different direction. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make note of what our bank balance is, and then once we sell off these logs, we'll see how much we got. Okay, let's strap it up. Alright. Cool, I love those straps. For some reason I didn't get that top one apparently, but it should stay. It's strapped on 4 different, no, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different places below that, so it should stay on. Yeah, I love those straps. And the one thing I need to check on is the rear view, or the side view mirrors. I'm not seeing anything in those things, and I think in 15 they were there. And then we also don't have anything to tip over the trailer up here at the sawmill. Last time I used the crane, everybody sure drives slow around here. Okay, so there's the sawmill. Now what I was going to do was try to use the cell point that's over there by the sawmill, but I don't have any way of offloading the logs, so I've got to use the crane. Now what I could probably do is use the crane to tip over the trailer. I hadn't thought about that. May have to try that. Alright, so let's unstrap everything first. Okay. Maybe you do have to go up here. Ah. Oh, the crane is not over there where I can use it. This truck. Let me turn my menu back on. Maybe I was missing something. Ah, there we go. Well, my crane appears to be hung up. That's just great. How did that happen? There it goes. Okay, now let's just see if I can tip over the trailer with the grapple. Oop. Well, I forgot the truck was on there. Okay, so we had, I believe it was about 7,000 or so we only got about 11,000 off of that. That's terrible. That is terrible. Okay, well, we'll leave it there for next time. Oh, yeah, that selling wood or whatever, that's pathetic. In Farming Simulator 15, that probably would have got us, that wood right there probably would have got us close to 100,000 itself. Ah, that's just, oh, that's frustrating. Oh. We can sell wood chips right there, or we can go back to the biomass plant and sell it there, I believe. Alright, well, we'll park the log trailer back over here so we can continue loading up some logs next time. And I know we're getting a bit long on the video this time, but what I do want to do is quickly go through the FDR logging machine pack, that first one they came out with, and kind of show you what all's in there. And I think they've got every one of them at $10, which I'll be changing. We need to have some realistic prices in there. I don't know why they keep putting it at $10, but I know it's just to have something to do. But anyway, okay, so let's real quickly let's go through the FDR login stuff. Okay, so I've already got them installed in the mods folder, so it shows up here in the store. FDR login, just click on that and click select. Okay, now so they have pretty much the same stuff they've been having. Only I feel like it maybe is a little bit better for 17 for some reason. Like with, for instance, with these this clamshell loader and maybe even this button top loader. To me, in 15, what happened was whenever you lowered the grapple and raised it back up, it was like the grapple was disconnected from the arm or something. It just looked funny. But I think they fixed that. So anyway, you get the button top loader, which has these little side supports that come out and help stabilize the wood as you're loading on the trailer or whatever. Then you got the clamshell loader, which is just a big grapple loader on tracks. You have the dangle processor, which is, you know, you can cut the trees to length, kind of like the Ponzi Scorpion. And then you got two feller bunchers. One, I believe he said, was in the tiger cat style of body, and then the other one's in the caterpillar style. And then you got saws, you know, the saw blades actually that go with that. Now the feller buncher, I used it a little bit earlier in just testing out another game save, and it's pretty nice. I couldn't make the bottom grapples work. I'm going to look at my settings and see what I was missing there, but for the most part, I liked it. I liked it better than 15. And so let's see, you got the fixed processor, which all that is the processor head down here doesn't move around. It's pretty well stable. Then you got the forestry bulldozer, which replaced the skidder. And I don't particularly care for this thing. I don't think it's even working correctly because in the YouTube video I was watching where the guy was testing it, the logs kept slipping out of the grapple, and he said he knew what it was, but apparently couldn't fix it on that map. He was going to have to make a new map and fix it there. Alright, so then you got the grapple loader, and you've got a swing forwarder with a big grapple on it. It's on tracks. That's interesting. It's nothing like I've ever seen before, but don't think I'll be using that. If anything, I'll be using the buffalo that comes with the game. And then you got the saw blade for the feller bunchers, and then you got a log trailer and a truck, and the trailer does have the straps on it. So, and that's a big old long trailer too. So I may have to look into that one. I might could haul a bit more wood to the mill. And that truck, I think, was just something that they had used previously and just brought it over. But I probably will be using some of these at some point. I will be adjusting the price of these things because I just think $10 is way too low. I'll probably do some research online and kind of see what they're going for, maybe used or something, and kind of come up with a good price. Probably on some of these things in the $300,000 to $400,000, even $500,000 range, just to get it more true to life. But anyway, so that's the FDR login first machine pack. And so, all right, well, we're load number 2 is to the mill. We're still at let's see, what is that, about 1:06 in the afternoon here on game day 1. We've got now a little over 18,000 in the bank, and we still got a ways to go before we can buy that tractor with the front end loader attachment. What I may end up having to do is just borrow this tractor and take it over there and put the pallet fork on it and loading up some saplings, because we got to get planted on some trees. Those things will start growing, because we're pretty quickly thinning out this little area here. There's a good bit of trees left, but that little skid steer right there will cut down some trees in a hurry. So we'll have to definitely get us some trees planted pretty soon. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. And hit that subscribe button if you want to watch some more videos on this. We're going to be doing a lot of forestry on this video series. We're going to be hopefully getting the chipping operation going and getting a bunch of trees planted, and just have to see how big we can grow this forestry operation, which is, if you were watching the Farming Simulator 15 videos I did, that's what we're doing over there. But now that we're on 17, I think I'm just going to stick with 17. Probably will not be going back to the 15 series. Everybody's switching over to 15 or 17 with the mods and stuff, and hopefully they'll be coming soon. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you.